So Rick Adelman looks down the bench and he says, hey, Chuck, go slow him down a little bit.
Let's get the wagon out there. We got soft ice and hard cheese. Stoudemire. That's good defense by Chuck Hayes. Long rebound. Stoudemire throws it right to Scola. Douglas at the point guard, picked up by Smith. Stoudemire back into the game now. Chuck Hayes will have Stoudemire. Courtney Lee has got rockets in his rear end.
He's got rockets in his legs.
Stoudemire puts it up with a miss. Douglas puts it up and it's blocked out of bounds. Chuck Hayes, what a man. Stoudemire trying to get by Hayes, and the basket does not count. And
working on that jump shot. If he can start knocking down that 18-footer consistently, that'll really help his game.
Isolation now, Stoudemire on Chuck. And good defense by Houston.
And Brad's going to take a seat as Chuck Hayes checks in to try to slow down Amar'e Stoudemire.
Stoudemire's gotten off to a good start both in the first quarter and here in the third. He has 22 points. Rockets, however, lead by 3. And Chuck will match up with Stoudemire. Mozgol. Three-pointer misses, and Scola with the rebound. When you look at Chuck Hayes, hard to realize this is his 6th season out of the University of Kentucky, and signed as a free agent, made the squad, long shot. He's really worked his way onto an NBA roster. In fact, he started most of the games last year, and every time they say he's got a weakness, he just keeps working on it in the offseason.
Yeah, and he's worked hard on that offense. He's worked hard on the free throws. He's a stellar defender. That's why he's been able to stick with the Rockets. But he's a great professional athlete, continuing to work on his weaknesses.
Tries to stay with Stoudemire. Good job as coming over to help out with Shane Battier. And you notice the way Hayes pushed him under the basket.
Yeah, see, Chuck Hayes has got a very, very strong base, but he's also very quick-footed, so he's able to slide and stay with Stoudemire. Watch how he slides, but he's also able to use his strong base to push him underneath the basket on the arc.
Rockets now 5 of 15 behind the arc for 33%. And Houston leads by 7. Need a couple of more stops. Minute and a half left to play. Felton takes it in. Good defense by Houston, and that's going to be a foul on Stoudemire. The Houston Rockets. And there's the bench point. 10-point advantage by Houston as Stoudemire comes back in the game, and Hayes with a great defensive play. Stoudemire called for the foul.
Remember, Stoudemire had that knee, microfracture knee surgery.
Yeah, missed a whole season. Mark was falling away then. That was not a good release.
Wasn't on balance.
Shot clock at 9 seconds. Stoudemire and Hayes. Stoudemire puts it up off balance. Hayes has really affected his play. That's great defense.
I don't think you can play better defense than that on Amar'e Stoudemire. That's all-star caliber defense right there. Look at that. 8 turnovers. Got 9 turnovers in the second half of the Rockets. You got to go to Scola down the stretch. He's the guy who's going to give you the highest percentage look offensively.
Look at Chuck Hayes. Stoudemire was going in to dunk that, and Chuck Hayes just ripped it away from him. Boy, there's no mamby-pamby in the Chuck wagon.
That's where Chuck Hayes excels. He gets right into...
Chuck Hayes has taken over the game.
Yeah, he has. And the fans are booing now here in Madison Square Garden.
Listen, if he were a Knick, they would love him.
The boos are cascading from the rafters, much like the asbestos did a few weeks ago, Bill.
Well, I'm going to get under the table. That's going to be a turnover on Felton. Again, Hayes took Stoudemire completely out of his game. Not his shooting arm.
Left forearm, elbow maybe.
Stoudemire takes it up, misses. Ball is loose, and guess who comes out of there with it?
The Chuck wagon. Boy, he's no namby-pamby.
Nope. 9 rebounds. He's not a jack wagon. He's a Chuck wagon.